Hello gainers, I'm Ralphie and welcome to my channel called Fitter Philosophy, in which I discuss experienced, practical, common sense, stoic philosophical stuff, and in doing so I tend to keep it simple, tend to keep it practical, and as a consequence keep it useful. And something I want to share with you in this video is the fact that all humans need a reason to get out of the bed in the morning. Every human needs a purpose in life. What matters is the quality of that purpose and the substance of that purpose. And I'll give you a few illustrative examples. One person doesn't want to go to work, but they have to get out of bed in the morning to have their breakfast, rushed of course, because they have to catch a bus or perhaps a train or perhaps driving a car through heavy traffic, going to an office, going to a specific work environment where their work is unrewarding to them except for the money they earn. And the value of their work is purely down to the financial reward that they receive in order to buy the things that they think they need because society has normalized it. And therefore, that person has a weak purpose in life. Their focus, their intention is concentrated on earning the money and spending valuable time at their employer, earning what they need, well, what they think they need, and also to cover the basics. It's an unfulfilling way of living one's life, but frankly, many people endure it because they feel that they have no choice. And also, it's frightening and scary and challenging to question it and then to do something about it. A second person gets out of bed in the morning and has a better job, more satisfying, more fulfilling. It could be a manual job, it could be a manual skilled job, it could be working in a shop, it could be any job, but their temperament, their ambitions are perfectly in a line with what they do, and it's not really about the money because they live a simpler life and they're less in debt. They'll have a purpose in life which is a little bit more purposeful than the first person I mentioned. In doing so, they have a bit more time to give themselves without focusing on chasing the money for material rewards. And that's a second illustrative example. And our third person is multitasking, early on, proactive in life, taking an interest in the world around them, and from a very early age has more or less jumped out of bed in the morning to embrace the day, whether it be their hobbies, sports, really good example, or their interests, their passions, their travelling, their learning, their further education. And this, of course, can be any person anywhere in the world. And not every morning's like that, because everybody has their off days, that's for sure. But for whatever reason, and usually it's community and parental and family support, being motivated by positive people around them that encourages them to appreciate the value of positivity. They get up out of bed in the morning, jumping out of bed, they embrace the day, and as time goes on in life, all the lessons they've learned, all the experience, all the skills that have been gained at a younger age come into play to help them know sooner rather than later what they want to do in life, and then to accept the challenges of chasing that ambition and that goal. And whether they partially achieve it or totally achieve it or seriously get wealthy from doing it, it's all success. It's all an achievement. And these people, they know the nature of success, they recognise it, And even a modest success is something to be celebrated, something to be used as an endorsement, something that reinforces the positivity. And whatever they choose to do in life, they simply get more out of it because partly they're putting more into it. So there's 3 illustrative examples of 3 humans who get out of bed in the morning with 3 different intensities of purpose in life. We all need a purpose in life, Maltmates, because life has a purpose for us. There's me saying Maltmates. That's another channel. Not Pat Pallison, that's another channel. We all have a purpose in life. The skill is taking possession of it and having control of it. And if you want to be a fitter philosopher, this is what we do. We embrace small challenges as practice for big challenges later on, whether we design them or whether they happen by accident. And we end our week by looking back and saying, you know, this is what I did. Because the more you stop and examine people around us, and we all have these people around us who don't do much in their lives, who drift through life. And for some people it suits them, but for many it's just accepted, it's just normalised. They're just coasting along, and then in the future they look back in panic and say, where did all the time go? Where did all that opportunity go? What did I do with my life? And too many people are around us who have done virtually nothing with their lives. And the reason was they weren't living. They didn't accept the responsibility for living. They abdicated it in favour of existing. Never let it happen to you. I never let it happen to me. And when we are around people, we should inspire them with our positivity, because we're literally broadcasting it as a frequency. I hope you've enjoyed this little monologue. I'm Ralphie. Thank you for watching. Click subscribe if you've enjoyed this, and have a check out of my other videos. See you later.